Hello, this will be a channel message for you for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. You've been turning lead into gold. Let's go. And this frequency of the Nine of Cups has been coming up every day, which is a beautiful thing. I love the Nine of Cups. It's great energy. It's all about this sense of emotional well-being, harmony, equilibrium on an internal level. Not necessarily needing anything outside of you to create this internal balance. And then this is what manifests this magic and synchronicity into your life. I'm really getting that you are putting something down. Energetically, you are letting something go. I'm seeing this suspended kind of state on this card. There's surrender here. There is a going with the flow as life has been really encouraging you to release something, and there may be some kind of purge that's happening right now, and depending on where you're at in this process, it might not feel like this all the time, but I guarantee this is the end result. And you are unlocking some kind of gift here. There's treasure down the bottom of this deep dive into your emotions that you've been doing. Something about inner child healing is what I'm getting here. There may be a situation that involves children, but I really feel like you've been healing both aspects of your inner child. There's some kind of masculine and feminine dynamic when it comes to this inner child healing, and I'm just seeing all the orange, like this sacral chakra. It's maybe where this release is taking place. And what's going to happen is you're going to find the channels of creativity, your ability to express yourself creatively, is really going to open up for you. And I feel like this surrender that you've chosen to do, and here's the thing, you made the conscious decision to do this. You have free will, so major props to you guys for real. But it's actually opening up like some kind of sliding doors opportunity in true Nine of Cups synchronistic fashion. I love that. So I get children, sliding doors, opportunities, choices, and then I get creativity, music, writing, expression. This could be any form that you find yourself expressing yourself creatively. I'm just seeing this harp here. So something about this like angelic, high vibrational frequency, and this might happen quite unexpectedly. I'm getting that you may have to kind of like think on your feet here, something about improvising, going with the flow. And what I'm getting is that you have the tools, like you have the skills to do whatever this thing is, whatever this door is that is opening up for you. You're like 100% ready for this. You've manifested this. And I get the star as I split the deck. So the frequency of liberation in, again, this classic Nine of Cups fashion here. I think that's a song. Frequency of Liberation. Who is that? Oh my goodness. It's like some Croatian DJ. Frequency of Liberation. What's the artist? I'm obviously not meant to remember right now, but I get the Seven of Wands here. So a part of you, I wonder what this is. I wonder if a part of you feels the need to defend yourself, because I mean there's so much potential here. Sometimes we do fear our highest level of potential because I mean we don't know. I mean it's this energy, here's this energy, right? It's so open. It feels so expansive, and I think through the work that you've been doing, through this emotional healing and this sense of liberation, it's opening up this door in your spiritual being where you really connect with the idea that you're creating your reality from the inside out, and all of this is here for you. That's why I get the Hanged Man coming out. Corresponds to Neptune, and the Nine of Cups corresponds to Pisces. So very divine spiritual energy right now. And I feel like there may be times where it feels a little bit overwhelming because there's a major shift that's taking place in the way that your perception is about the world and how it operates, how your reality operates, how your reality corresponds to the internal state that you're embodying and the way that you are the creator, basically. That's the Hanged Man, and you can't really go back once you start to see the world that way. And there may be a part of you that feels, I'm just getting like a valve. Like if you open it up all the way, it's like, well, what's going to happen? And I feel like you're really being asked to kind of surrender to this. And I think the answer, what I'm getting, is that it's about staying grounded on the earth and just trying to keep yourself somatically at peace, coming back to the breath, doing the mindfulness like you've been doing. I mean, I feel like you've been doing like a lot of meditation, which is like, that's the thing that's gonna get you to this place. And you don't have to rush. I think this is gonna take you to where you want to go in the right timing. And like I said, you're gonna be ready for it. You're just being asked to improvise a little bit and think on your feet with this fox spirit. But you totally got this. And I think that life is gonna take you at a nice, healthy pace. It's just gonna require you to consistently move through some kind of residual fears is what I'm getting here. I get the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles as well, all flying out. So that's what I was saying, like staying grounded through this process as you really open up your spiritual faculties, and something about this receptivity, this antenna that you possess, in order to receive the divine information and translate it into something that you can really channel through your creative expression, and channel it into something that exists in 3D reality, something that's tangible. This could be anything, project, could be an instrument, you could be a writer, this could be a family structure or dynamics, could be a relationship, in whatever way this resonates. But what this is saying is that if you can work through this 7 of Wands energy, and in a way that is you showing up and being really nice to yourself, and just trying to somatically and emotionally keep yourself feeling safe through this entire process, as you slowly open up this valve and allow all of this divine essence to flow through you and channel through you, I mean, it's going to result in some major stability here, long term. It's going to feel like a gift. Like, if you've been feeling like your life has been a bit out of balance, and you've been a bit overworked and underpaid kind of frequency, this is going to be the remedy. Like, I'm telling you, this is crazy. The inner child like has the key to the Ferrari right now, and it's like, all right, let's slow down, take a deep breath. I know it's very exciting. This is all here for us, and like I said, life's going to take you through this at a healthy pace, but it's going to feel like an absolute gift. I'm telling you guys, it's going to feel like an absolute gift. 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. This is like long-term wealth, financial stability, like generational wealth kind of vibe. Again, this idea of like the family structure here. There may be like actual children involved within some kind of like family dynamic. And I feel like what I'm getting is that here's the thing, like, you're so creative and you're so caring. Like you have this ability to emotionally connect with people to a point where it becomes a bit empathic. Like you can really identify with other people's issues, and I feel like there's something about like justice here, fairness. You're somebody who's really passionate. You can even get into this fervorous kind of energy where you are really passionate about creating justice in the world. And I think you want everybody to be able to experience this sense of well-being. And you've been doing the deep dive and figuring out how to do it for yourself. And it's like you've been finding the treasure, you've been finding the keys to your own personal happiness. And it's like you've got some kind of gift that you're able to share with the world when it comes to this spiritual journey and the spiritual knowledge. And it's somehow manifesting through you into tangible physical resources, which you're then going to be able to use to create a sense of justice and balance in the world on whatever scale that translates. If it's a family dynamic or it's some kind of community aspect, guys, it's like you're channeling the divine essence into physical resources, which is going to make a huge difference in somebody's world. I'm telling you. And what's going to happen is it's going to create a platform for you to continue to refine yourself, work on your craft, do the things that you love to do, right? Virgo energy, repetitive action, just like this 10 of Pentacles. But the thing about the 8 is that he's doing it for the love of the game. He's just showing up. And this is you doing something that you really love to do and providing so much value to the world and creating a sense of security and structure for yourself, which is then going to, like I said, make a big difference in somebody else's life. And on the bottom of the deck, I get the Knight of Wands. So, I mean, this is, I have to say, as long as you continue to communicate clearly and confidently and continue to open up this valve, because you're so worth it. I'm hearing like you are ready to be seen on the scale that you're trying to imagine and conceptualize. You are ready to be seen on that level as long as you continue to communicate clearly and confidently and from the heart. Continue to speak from the heart. If you can do that, this whole picture here is so balanced with this level of excitement and forward movement and propulsion that the Knight of Wands is going to bring. This is going to feel like I said, it's like the inner child's going to have the keys to the Ferrari, and it's like, all right, inner child, just get in the passenger seat, all right? Don't tell anybody. I'm going to let you sit in the front seat today, all right? Let's just keep that on the down low. But we're going for a ride. We're going for a trip. This is where the fun begins. Your life's going to feel like a holiday, guys, I'm telling you. And under this Knight of Wands, I get the Sun. And it doesn't want to stop because the Queen of Wands is under that. This is like a non-stop, it's like holiday vibe. Let's go. What even is this reading? And you can see the inner child just riding the horse here. It's this really beautiful internal masculine energy. This positive optimism that's just spilling out. It's all about your frequency, guys, I'm telling you. It's all about your vibe. It's all about your vibe. Think about the starting point for this reading. Like what was the first card? Where did it start? Nine of Cups. It's about the vibe. It's about creating that sense of internal well-being and harmony. And you're seeing, as it develops into this hangman, that this is the key to creating your reality. Being able to see what's going on around you and see the truth of it. See that higher perspective. And there's no going back. There's something about like, I feel like you're always going to have this childlike sense of wonder and curiosity, and everything here is telling me that like this is your new life where you get to embody this real playful childlike energy. But there is an aspect here where this magic and this synchronicity sometimes just does not even surprise you anymore, which is a good sign that it's becoming your identity. And trust me, like it will always find a way to bring you that sense of childlike wonder and joy. Like there's always going to be that magical element. But I feel like you're really stepping into an identity as somebody who knows that they're the creator of their reality. And there is a sense of confidence here that is permeating your cellular structure. It is who you are. This is becoming who you are. Something about every 7 years, your body's comprised of like an entirely new set of cells. Some of you guys have been on like a 7-year journey here. And the person that you are right now, physically, I mean, we all have our own beliefs about timelines and shifting and all that kind of stuff. But even on this like base scientific level, guys, you're not the same person. You can't be. Your physical structure is completely different. And your new structure, your new identity is somebody who can take this barren landscape. Like, so you can be like Bear Grylls style, some helicopter dropping you out in the desert with nothing but this cat and this sunflower. And you can be like, right, this is it. This is the perfect spot. This is the perfect spot to set up camp and start my dream life. Because you got all the tools. You got all the skills, like I was saying. You're able to think on your feet and improvise and work with what you've got. And you're so skilled. You're so experienced. You have so much wisdom. And your creative abilities have been showing up for you and showing you what's possible. You have evidence that you can create magic in your life. And what you're tapping into now is that sense of confidence and the knowing that you can do it using your imagination, visualization, faith, belief. Again, just seeing the evidence all around you. And even when you're in this liminal transitional state, even when you're going through some kind of purge, even when you've identified something in your reality that doesn't necessarily serve you, you can fall back on this sense of internal validation, internal detachment, surrender. Like, this is the mechanism that allows you to move freely in your reality as you let go of the anxiety and start to embody this inner child that is worthy, right? Embodying an inner child that is worthy of receiving this gift from spirit. That's what it feels like, a gift, with the Six of Cups. Something about like repurposing here. There might be something in your space. I'm getting this like decluttering kind of vibe with all this Virgo energy coming out. I feel like you've been making space for this legacy to come in. Like, you've been cleaning house and making space for this like abundance to come in a big way. And there's something about repurposing here. Recycling, upcycling, donating, that kind of frequency here. Major confirmation on the inner child healing too, I will say. And I think what you guys really want to do, coming back to this idea that like you're somebody who's really passionate about creating justice in the world, creating balance in the world. I think you want to be able to share this abundance. And that's the thing about you. And I think maybe that's why there's something about reciprocity here. An unconditional love for self. And it's like, it's kind of vague what I'm getting, but there's something about your willingness to surrender to the process and trust. If it's like a trust thing. You've been stepping more into an identity as somebody who trusts in this mechanism that's creating your reality. And as you share more and more of this abundance and you create this sense of flow in your life, this is what allows it to come in a big way. It creates opportunities. It feels like, here's the thing, it feels like tension and release at times because you've been learning trust. You've been in that like Planet Fitness for faith, like doing the reps, like building up that faith muscle. And it creates this sextile energy, which astrologically creates that tension and release. There's an opportunity where we're not sure. We have to like take that step, take that leap. Sometimes on blind faith, but the more that we do it, it becomes familiar, becomes more comfortable, becomes our identity. And you've been creating opportunities for yourself to share your resources, but like aside from that too, this can be about sharing your time, actually sharing yourself, coming back to the idea of feeling safe to be seen so that you can share your creative gifts with people. I mean, guys, you provide so much value in whatever it is you're creating and the example that you're setting for people. And you might be influencing other people in ways that you don't necessarily see. Like if you're putting your heart into some kind of relationship or a family dynamic, when other people see that and other people see the love that you're pouring into this situation because you're channeling divine energy and you're doing it from a place of trust and faith and unconditional love, when people see that, it affects them. it creates positive change in the world, guys. Like, you're doing God's work. You're channeling your higher self by providing love to the world, to the people around you, creating this Venusian energy. And what happens is your life starts to feel more beautiful, because love is beautiful. Love is patient, like this Venus energy, right? Love is not in a hurry to go anywhere. It's like, love is just out here enjoying the present moment. And the more that you embody that energy on an internal level, you look around and you start to really see the beauty that's all around you. You appreciate it on a deeper level, and you manifest more of it into your experience. You just find yourself in places that are beautiful. Nature might be significant here. Really connecting with the idea that nature provides, and there's so much beauty for us. There's so much opulence and abundance when we connect with what is already here for us. It's like you're developing some higher level here of like logical understanding and reasoning when it comes to these things with Gemini and Mercury. But then on the bottom of the deck, I get House 9. So this is becoming more of a philosophy for you. This is like big picture stuff here. Again, this idea of like spiritual development and spiritual knowledge. There's so much balance here, and there's so much mutable energy now that I kind of think of it. Like Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius with House 9 and Pisces. Like, this is all about your ability to stay flexible and go with the flow. And as you ease into that and you feel more into that life experience, it creates so much excitement and fun and joy in your life. It creates so much pleasure in your life. And all of a sudden, because you've been giving from that place of having a full cup, and you've been doing the self-care and showing yourself so much love and getting all of the rest and resting in the good feelings that life has to offer, you have this abundance of fiery, masculine, yang energy and receptivity to all of this. Like, there's a masculine feminine dynamic when it comes to the fiery energy here. You just have this abundance of passion, and you get to take this passion that you have for creating a sense of justice and fairness in the world, and just this process of just trying to make the world a better place by being the best version of yourself. You're able to channel your passion for that through you into something that is tangible, something that is giving you the physical resources to continue making this happen and continue working on your craft. Long-term abundance and wealth here, financial security. And this is how we get everything that we want. You guys are totally doing it. Let's go. Like, there's so much balance here, guys. There's so much that is here for you because of the work that you've chosen to do. You're just showing up and being your best self, fearlessly, alchemizing anything that doesn't serve, alchemizing any undesirable subconscious aspects that you feel ready to let go of, and it's creating magic and stability in your life. I get the gateway, opportunities, open doors, and right timing. Yo, I'm sending you guys so much love because this has been a long journey. This has been a long time coming. You put a lot of work into this, a lot of consciously shifting the mental paradigm and the stories and the identity, and also healing the nervous system and doing things to, in some kind of like feminine way, creating a safe, nurturing space for yourself and really healing your body in the way that sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it just takes a bit of time for everything to catch up. You've been showing up and embodying all these aspects of yourself, and it's been a long journey. And this reading is saying that in divine timing now, these doors are opening up for you. These opportunities that you've been manifesting are here for you now. You're getting ready to walk through this door into your new life. And I feel like you already feel like you're in this new life. Everything has shifted. You're in this new chapter. You're in this new energy. Like I was saying, you're in this new identity. And there's some kind of major sliding doors moment, this huge opportunity that is opening up for you right now, synchronistically. And it's going to feel perfect. It's going to feel right. Your body is going to be telling you, yes, this is my time. I'm going to walk through this door. The frequency of liberation. Guys, this is you. It's all here for you. And you're so ready for this, guys. You're so ready for this. It's a beautiful thing. So with that, let's totally leave it there. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to deliver this beautiful reading. Because if you weren't showing up and doing the work, well, the reading wouldn't really look like this now, would it? So this is all you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing this beautiful magical space with me. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Love you guys. World peace forever. Bye-bye.